Hello? Not the usual accounts, but this is what the mountain server will look like. Let's see if this works. Hello? How about does it work now? Don't mind me, I'm just testing. I think that's going to be too loud. Okay, how about now? I don't quite hear it. How about now? Does it work? Still 3 spaces left on the server. Mountain grinding server. About now doesn't work. What about now? Maybe I have it the wrong way round. Is it gonna work now? This is the YouTube main one, yes, but not my actual main. Oh, you mean the temporary one here? This is actually quite low. But this is only low because I didn't build stones for my carts. If I had have done that, then I would have more. But because I'm only trying to get all of the metallics, I don't need to worry about my gold multiplier right now. I will once I finish all of this. So it may look high, but it's not as high as it can be. I'm actually working on a video related to that comment. But I will answer your question. I actually can't do anything with giants right now, because if we go in here, I don't have a single pickaxe and none of my carts are done. Because this account is becoming a booster for the mountain server, I have to get all of these titanium, which classes it as a booster. So once I do all of that, then I can get giants. Then I will get giants. This is the only account that will get giants. The other thing to note, that just because it has the 250 giant score, it doesn't actually mean you can, well, doesn't mean you should go for it. There are a few ways that you can do it. So you stay on 0.6 until you get all of these titanium, because obviously you can't get a giant without titanium. Or if I did have my carts done and got a couple of pickaxes or just the stone pickaxe, I could get these giants. But over every account that I've done, I haven't been able to get the whole 250 points without uncommons. So to get, I mean, you can get it with commons, but that's 1 point per giant. So if we go over here, this is the score that they're asking you to get. So for every giant, every one common giant, it's 1 point. So that means you have to get 250 giants, which is a bit excessive. So you finish commons and get all of those, and then go on to uncommons and you get 2 points per, which usually once you get a majority of uncommons you get the 250 points. But then what happens after that is it goes 0.7 and 0.7 is to get 1200. Hold on, let me just take this off. There we go. So what happens, you got to get 1200 metallic score, and a 1200 metallic score is every single one of these are titaniums. Now that's 0.7 stage. So for me, in this case, I'm 0.6. I'm getting all the metallics, all the metallics to become titaniums, and then I will do the giant points, and I will go straight to 0.8. So I'll get lab points for 7 and then become 8. So I kind of miss 0.7, like in the early game when you miss, 0.2 for 100 shinies if you don't get, or if you've already gotten 100 shinies before 1k pet score. Same thing with this. If you do all the metallics now, you miss 0.7 stage because you've already completed it. So once you get to 250 giant points, you go straight to 0.8, which is searching for 240 unique giants. But like I said, I'm in the process of making the video about collector scores, because some people see it as the requirement, like the question. It's you building towards each collector score. So even though it has that I can do giants, I actually can't because I don't have the carts and everything. So, but if I did have the carts, I could go for it, but I have a goal, and my goal is to get this to a booster, which is 1200 metallics. Did I make that louder? This is a good testing stream. I just don't know how to make it work. Let's see if it works now. Don't mind me at all, I am trying to test things, so my random rants aren't anything. And that seems so much lower. Let's check what that did. That was louder than what I wanted it to be. Testing how loud that is. Okay, how about now? So, oh, I see. I have to set it so it goes to the yellow. Is it at the yellow? No, it's green. Hello. That's all the way at the top. So, I need to turn it up. But then is that too loud? Right. It's not turning down. Or at least I can't hear it turning down. Now it's supposed to tone down. Let's see how loud it is now. I think it did turn down. Okay, let's see if it's working. I don't know if I can hear it or not. I think that was just the music going down. This is hard to do. I may have to go and find another server. Does it go to yellow? Yes, it goes to yellow. Is the sound actually dropping though? Now will it work? Because I did it. I mean, it sounds like it, but I don't quite know. Let's see if it's actually working. I was actually supposed to swap servers. I'll do that in a moment. I'm just trying to figure out this mic thing. Now I think it broke again. Okay, now will it work? Doesn't sound like it's ducking. I don't know if it's working. Hello, are you working now? I think it is working. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. Or not, because it sounds weird. And if I add this back, how about now? It sounds so loud, but doesn't sound loud at all. I forgot to accept the settings. One sounds different on a PC and phone. I think I'll leave it there. Just trying to find a server where people are low, or if they are high, they have pets out. I'm not finding any low ones right now. All the people who have high ones are all in mine. Hi Ninja Boy, how are ya? Oh, did I find one? I'm a big fan of you. Thank you. Oh, I might have found a server finally. They're a bit spread out, but let's see if we can help them get into a good place. I'm trying to find a server. The last server was really laggy. Please don't be a laggy server, because that took me ages. What is your accent? New Zealand. But it's not an accent. No. I'm from New Zealand, yep. Which one are we moving? 1, 2, 3. I mean, I know you have subscribed to my account a long time ago. My Fortnite content. And I appreciate you coming to see the live. Let's see if we can get these people to move to mountain. No, don't be sorry at all. I actually haven't been doing lives. I've only just started doing lives not long ago. All I've been doing really is trying to post videos, but I'm not the best video editing type person. But I've been live just recently, just trying to promote my server. But otherwise it's really boring content, so I can't really do much on a live. So you didn't miss anything, and I'm glad you came today. What's this game? This is collect all pets on the lovely Roblox. It's a real like grindy kind of game. Yeah, Roblox. My new addiction. Although I do still play Fortnite sometimes. Oh, grow a garden. I used to play that with my son. Made me join all of these games. The brain rot games. That's how I know about Roblox. son. Yep, I have a 9-year-old son. And a no, she's 16 this year. So you're a mom. I'm a grandmother. I am a grandmother. I don't know. I don't know. What made you think I was young? Oh, my idol. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about changing my accounts around. I am a mother of 4 children. Yeah. And I am a grandmother to 1 grandchild. Then you must change this channel name to Gamer Granny and use face cam and boom. That is funny. I'm not old. I mean, I am old, but I'm not that old. That's funny. And no, I don't want to be famous on YouTube. That is not my goal. So what about Gamer Mommy? That gives a whole different description that I'm not trying to give. I put boring streamer. That's what I'd put in that line somewhere. So you subscribed to me and you were a mom. I never knew I have people who are moms. I mean, you can't really tell online. I mean, I don't advertise that I'm a mom, but actually I do, kind of. I do have content that says playing a certain game with my children or my kids. I don't hide the fact that I am a mom. But I wouldn't use that as any part of my slogan, because sometimes, well, I started Fortnite because of my kids. I started Roblox because of my son. But that's not what my content's about. Or at least I don't want it to be about that. Mine's more the boring life. Boring mum streamer. How about that? And you know, like, there are lots of children, young adults, kind of, you know, teenagers that have really great content. So it's not about them per age, but what they produce on their live, or like on their YouTubes and things. So that's very cool that they have like great talent to do that. We oldies learn from these young children, you see. You're playing at this age, that's cool. Aw, yeah, I reckon I'll still be gaming some games when I'm like much older. Gaming is like a universal thing, no matter how old you are. I've seen the old people playing, and they're pretty good at it. I guess it's more just whatever's fun. But I mean, you know, now you know. You subscribed to an old lady game playing person. My mum would never do this. Instead, she would call her friend and talk to her for hours. I mean, these games are the equivalent to, for me, like how she talks to her friend. Like, these games, that's mine. The same equivalent for that. I don't have friends. I don't like people, to be honest. So that's why I play a lot of games. If you actually saw the amount I have in this game and understood what this game was about, you'd understand what I mean. So what's for lunch, Mom? Wait, am I allowed to ask you that question? Like, your age? But technically, if you're anything below, say, 7 maybe, I'll make you something. Any older, make it yourself, boy. Or girl. Now in my 20s. Oh, I was gonna say, like, I'm not referring to you as a boy. I'll just, like, even if you were a girl, I'll say make your own food, boy. That's just how I speak. You're a grown-ass man. What are you cooking me for lunch? Or what are you making me for lunch? I don't know why it won't show that, but I see what it says. I'm not gonna butcher what that says. But it says chicken. I like chicken. I actually like to cook apart from playing games in free time. Nice. What is your favorite meal? I don't know why it won't let me approve the message before. Let's just say anything that I say you won't understand because I am Indian and I only make Indian food, spicy food. Oh man. I mean, technically, I don't think it's like Indian, but we here class it as Indian, like butter chicken, but not like the real hardcore version that you would make. I think I had a neighbor, they were Punjabi and they were offering me like foods and stuff, and yeah, I can't handle spicy food. I am weak when it comes to that type of food. But like sweet version of butter chicken is probably the only thing that I can eat, which is, I think, not really, I mean, I think it's Indian. But I haven't really had any other cultural types of food. They smell nice. Punjab food is not that. To me, it was like beyond spicy. Like, if I smell the food and it's nice, I will try it, but I just can't handle like I say haha spicy food, like, you know, when you're trying to, you can't blow your mouth, but you know, I don't know how to describe that, like it's so hot that you can't close your mouth, that kind of spice. Like I don't even do spice at all. Bland. I'll just say I'm bland, okay? What is this game about? Basically, you just have to collect skins for 240 different types of pets. And then like you go through each different stage. Well, I don't have any giants yet because I'm not up to that stage. And then you kind of do it all over again. Oh, look, I did not even see this. See, like these people here have 3.6, so they've done it 3 times over. The same process over 3 times again, but they get extra stats and extra animals. So to grow a garden, but more than grow a pet. Wait, grow a garden. Oh, grow gardens, you put the plants in. Not really. I don't know how to describe it because it's the only game I've ever played like this. I'm trying to remember which one is grow a garden. Oh yeah, you plant the plants and then you pick off the strawberries and everything and sell them. Yeah, nah, kind of not the same. Get off my... Thank you, cat. Well, I mean, it's called collect all pets. So you first got to collect all 240 of them in a normal version, then a shiny version, then a metallic version, then a giant version, and then a shiny giant version. And so these ones here are normal versions. It looks kind of boring because I think, oh yeah, no, it is a very boring game. I did say that. It's a boring game, but I like boring, so it's a fun boring game for me. But even Grow Garden is the same, like we just stand there. Oh yeah, I mean, this is a little bit more fun than Grow a Garden because at some points you actually have to do things to progress, but a majority of it, yeah, is just staying on this thing and like doing nothing because I don't have to do anything right now. I can't do anything to make it better. So yeah, in that way of Grow a Garden, yeah, you do nothing, but it's fun. Fun, boring. But my live is just about I'm creating these alts so that people can grind, because the higher pets that you have, the better the grind is. So that's why I'm live. I'm just trying to promote my server. What are you playing on? I'm PC. I play on PC. But you know, because there's not really much like younger kids or early teen kids that play this, but there is. It actually is a great game if you have no patience. So if you want to learn how to be patient, this is a great game to challenge you. Then you should do vertical. Did I mention that I am old? No, there's another person that plays this game as well, and he streams, and he's told me the same thing too, but it's a bit complicated for me to understand how to figure out how to do it. I use OBS to stream, and I sort of know just how to do the basic, but I watched a video about the vertical one, and yeah, it's too complicated. I'm too old for that. But it will take me some time to learn it, but I'm going to give it a try. Depends when I'm going to stream next. I'll try and have it figured out and do a vertical and then a normal one. Not that I want lots of people to watch, but you gotta try different things. I mean, you have kids to raise, you probably don't get much time to play, I think. Well, not lately. Now is Easter weekend, and then it's school holidays, so my kids have 2 weeks off school. So, you know, I have to figure out things to keep him busy, because he's not at school for 2 whole weeks. But other than that, I do have spare time to learn things. It's just I'm a slow learner when it comes to like technology kind of things. I need help by like visual. That's why I like to watch like YouTube videos, but my Google and my YouTube, I think they hate me because they don't show me like good videos. They always show me useless ones. I only know that because of Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings. Oh god. Wait, so you've never been to New Zealand before? I mean, it's an okay country. But it is safe. I want to like drive around it. Oh yeah, traveling by caravan or camper van. A lot of people do that. I really want to go to Queenstown from Auckland. Queenstown is actually quite nice. Yeah, and then Queenstown's probably a good place to stop too. I think New Zealand is better than Switzerland for the views, like the mountains and all of those types of views. I think Switzerland is better than New Zealand. Not that I've ever been there, but on photos, even though I know some photos can be edited and whatever, but the views look more amazing in Switzerland than they are here. You have to like travel to see the actual good views. Also, is it true there are more sheep cows than humans? Probably sheeps, yeah. Sheeps are life. I don't know how true that is though, but there are a lot of sheeps. When you're traveling through like the long parts of the country, probably more so down south, the South Island, you'll see a lot of farms that have sheeps and everything. I also heard the milk over there that the cows produce is super yum. Personally, I don't like straight cow's milk. I like the shop one, but most people say it's like creamier. The milk that just comes straight from the cows is more creamier. It's just too strong for me. But I guess anything that comes straight from a product, like straight from the animal, is nicer. So I can tell that you don't like New Zealand that much. Nah, it's just it's normal. It's my country. Like I can't tell the difference from a tourist point of view because I just live here. It's just normal. It's just there are some places that have like so much better views than we do. Plus we don't always get snow, and there's only certain parts of our country that does get snow. I love where I live, but I don't have the same views like when tourists see how tourists see New Zealand. But it is a good, safe country. There is peace, there is quiet. Oh yeah, in some parts. In some parts. See, I used to live in Auckland. I know you mentioned that. I don't know if you know where that is. But I used to live in Auckland, and it's the worst place in the world. I lived there for majority of my life. And now I live about an hour and a half away from Auckland, and it's like so good, but there's no kind of country. I still live in the city part, and the country, when you're in the country, it's so nice, peaceful, quiet. So yeah, there is peace, there is quiet, but only in certain places. You can't really live in the country when you have children, because country schools aren't all that great. But for tourists, it's so cool because, you know, they get to travel up and down the country and see all the different, like, unique things that we have. And most of all, they're safe. You're gonna get eaten by a bear or attacked by a lion or a snake. Yeah, the only thing you have to worry about is the sun, the heat. Oh. I would guess that your kinda sun heat is like hot and stuffy kinda. The foreigners come here in summertime and they'll get all red and tan. Yeah, we don't get that hot, but we can still get red and tan. But yours is more probably like put your foot out 1 second and then burnt, that kind of hot. Yeah, but we're used to it now. So then, I think if you came to New Zealand, because it's cold, and then when it's hot, it's not really hot. Would you be cold? I don't know how that works. Would you feel more cold here, or would it be okay because you're used to hot? I don't know why the message shows on my phone, but it doesn't show on the OBS. That made us more than brown, black in skin color. Yeah. Yeah, because if you're already tan, you're just gonna get more tan. But if you're white, then you're gonna be really red. No, I'm okay. I just stay in here. Wait, what does that mean? No, I was talking about, like, if you came to New Zealand, because of our weather differences, even when it's hot here, it's not really hot. So how would you cope with the temperature? What is the temperature there in the summers? Probably the same temperature you have for winter? No, I don't know. It says 68 to 77 F. Or 20 to 25 C. I don't know which one you go by. Nah, over here it's the same. Oh, okay. We don't really have much, like, hot summertime. Although I think they said one year was like the hottest it ever got in New Zealand. I can live there easily. Here in winter, we go from 20 to 10. What? Wait, what is the temperature right now? Your winter is 20 to 10, and right now, where I live, is 17. This is your winter? Wait, so that means you get no snow. Do you get snow? But then the summer's here. Oh yeah, no, that's too hot. That's dying material for me. Now I know I can't go to India in the summer because I will die. No, we don't get snow. Snow is only in North. Oh. But then you would have like a humid kind of hot. Well, when I watch movies in those types of lands, they look humid. No, I can't. Not with that temperature. I will die. I don't like heat, but I don't like cold. I mean, when it's that high, we don't get out. Matter of fact, no one goes outside to check if they die. So then do you live with like aircon all day? Or do you have a pool? You'd have to have an inside pool because the outside pool would be warm. You don't go outside to check if they die. I just know I would die because of just knowing that it's hot. Right there, that right there is that I'm gonna die. If it feels hot just by you saying it, I'm dead. No, we have like coolers. Oh, okay. That blows a lot of cool air. Okay, well, that's safe. I mean, I could live with that. So without that, then I would die. Even inside. I've only travelled out of New Zealand to Australia, and the time period I went there, it was hot. But my best friend lives in Australia and I visited her, but she has aircon in her house, so you could be inside and it's really nice and cool. As soon as you go outside, it was just like I was dead because it was so hot. But she did have an outdoor pool, and it was cold. I don't know how that worked, but it was cold. Why would you say? Because it's true. Like, I can't handle heat. I can't handle too much heat. Like, we call it muggy because like it's hot and stuffy. So then, because I'm asthmatic as well, I can't breathe properly. So if I can't breathe, I'm gonna die. So I need to like stay cool so then I can breathe and then I won't die. Or I just choose the better option and don't go to places that are really hot. Got it. Then come here when it's summertime for you there, then it'll be winter for you. Okay. But then, how cold is the winter? Because we have winter here and sometimes it's like really cold. That I'm just constantly sitting by a heater because I have to keep warm. It's just 10 to 20. Oh yeah, I think that's my normal. Wait, what are we? I don't even know what season we're in. Autumn. We're in autumn, but it doesn't say what. Well, I did say before it was 17C for us right now. So then it could go below because it's not that cold. Okay. So winter time in India is a good time for a holiday. That sounds good. Now I just have to wait for my children to become full-grown adults before I can even leave the world. Anyways, I'm gonna go, ma'am. I just woke up, I haven't brushed, and after that I stream Fortnite. Can you give me a rough estimate on when you're going to stream? I want to see some Fortnite content. I am interested in seeing some Fortnite content. Sure, I'm in our stream. Okay, I will see you there. Thank you for coming to my stream, by the way. Appreciate it. Thank you for the talk. I'll see you on your stream. Also, it's family friendly. Okay, that's fine. I can't say the same, but I understand. I'll be kind. So I will slowly wrap this up. I did this live just to kind of promote my mountain server that I have. Right now it's in publics, but I'm about to take it off and go and put it back into the private server, just because I may disconnect and I want to be able to grind and also be available for people to grind in the server. So to be able to get into that server, I use YT or YT1. I use either of their servers, and we just come from YT, so we just come from YT1, so we'll be in YT server. If you do want to join, I do have requirements on the private server because I'm trying to help people from 0.0 get to about 20k out of 50k in 0.4. So if your account is in that criteria, feel free to add me as a friend. You can also drop a comment in here with the username so that I know to accept you. And it's okay, like I just said that I will accept from 0.0 to 0.4, and if I accept you and I see you're past that, it's okay, I'll just remove you and you can stay in that server until it disconnects or you leave or whatever. But I only have those requirements just because I'm trying to help a certain audience in the game to progress. I don't have the Grotto server up, but after 2 times weekend I will. So those people that I don't keep on YT and YT1's list, there is YTG, which is this bottom account. That one is my Grotto server. So if you're past 0.5 or 0.4 with 20k out of 50k shinies, add the YTG account and that will be in a Grotto server after this 2 times weekend, and then we'll stay for the 2 weeks till next 2 times weekend, just because my main server is doing quests. I have other people in my main server as well, and I'm using my ults to help them with quests. So yeah, if you do send a request, it's better if you send like a comment on this video even, and just let me know the username and then I'll accept it, because I don't usually just accept invites because I can't see your level or your collector score. But if you're sending an invite to YTG, I'll accept it because that's in either Mountain or Grotto account, but its private server is for a Grotto server. So this live was just about letting people know that I have a Mountain server. It's on 24/7 bar the disconnects that I have, but I have an auto clicker that's meant to reconnect it, but sometimes there are issues. But otherwise it is a 24/7 server. They're still in the making, and it currently does have 1 full booster. This account that I'm on right now and YT1 and YT2 are actually this server's accounts, but they are still being made, so I have used my other ults to help. But what we see here in this I am sorry, Dominique, I can't accept you because I can see that you're way past what I help. But if you send a request to the G account, I will accept it. Oh, that's what I was saying. So this has my 265, YT, and YT1. So those are my 3 accounts that I'm using for boosting, when technically only the 265 is a booster because it has all 1200 mets. This has a titanium team, and so does YT1, so they're used for damage really until they can get their 1200 metallics. But as I said earlier, this account, because it's the main YouTube one, is actually going to replace 265, and then YT1 and YT2 are going to be the 2 titanium teams, and that is what my mountain server is going to be. 3 boosters, 1 giant team and 2 titanium teams, because I like titaniums. I like how they move, I like that they're faster. Giants are cool, they look cool. I mean, we can go take a look, see. I mean, don't they look pretty? Well, before we get blind, 1 second. Let's just get this because we can. Let's go and get a closer look. Don't mind my parkour skills. I mean, those are my giants. I didn't get a full team yet, just because I wanted it to have full lab for booster. So eventually I'll get them all so they're all like a mare giants. But you know, they're pretty, but the titaniums, I just like them. You can see these titaniums over here that are going to blind you. But see how they move, like, they just take out the crystals fast. My giants aren't moving too slow because I have speed. I have them on speed as well as all the ECs. So yeah, this account that I'm on, which is YT account, is going to have giants, so it's going to be an 0.9, and then YT1 and YT2 are going to be the 0.6 accounts. So that's what I'm building towards. But even since I started these ults, I've been helping people along the way, getting to 0.5, and it's been cool. But I guess like the more accounts, even if they're smaller ones, probably not like shiny small, but you know, metallics kind of small, those and above, like even if you all just be in a big group in the same place, that's helpful as well. But my mission or my goal is, because I like this game, I do understand how hard it is to find like a server, which is why I like to rotate the people out and allow lower people to come in. So yeah, the lives that I will do, because there's not really much I can show on progress, and who kind of wants to watch somebody stand at the prank all day, and I don't have any accounts to do giant hunting on, so I can't show that. The only way I can promote my server is to just leave it like this and put it live up and just make it aware to people that as long as you add YT and YT1, once I've put them in the private server, you'll be able to join. When I'm in public server, you can find the name and then just click join, because I have done the whole everyone thing. everyone can join, but for some reason when I'm in the private server it doesn't work. So by adding those two accounts, you'll be able to get in the same server wherever they are, because those are the only two servers I use for these accounts. But again, I have the restriction, but that's only for the private account. I can't, the private server. I don't put restrictions on public servers because obviously public servers are just public servers. You can join. I joined somebody else's server, the public server, but the 3.6s that are in here were already here. So I joined them because some of the other servers had other higher players. But when I'm in Publix, can join whenever. When I am in the private server, I just put that restriction there just so people, you know, they get a chance to grow somewhere. And because I know that I put my servers 24/7, there's always a place. It may be full sometimes, yes, but I try not to add lots of people, because then, you know, I don't have to disappoint a lot of people because they can't get into the server. But once they start growing, I then remove them as they get higher, and then I have to go and find other players, which is what is happening now, why I'm going into public servers, because I have the people that usually join the servers now are going into 0.4 and they're hunting shinies, so they're about ready to leave from my list. So I have to go out into public servers and try and find lower players so that they're able to join, and then again once they grow, the process just goes over and over again. My intentions is not for a permanent server. For me, I made that clear myself, and I don't advertise it in the chat because Roblox hashtags most of the conversation that I ever have in there, trying to tell them how to join Discord servers and stuff like that to get better servers. So I'm using my platform here on YouTube and trying to promote it. So if you know anybody that is starting the game or is in the stages of 0.0 and 0.3 and they've not found my server's okay. It's not bad, but I mean, it's better than playing alone, because it does take a while in the start period. That part I know because I've done it so many times. So if you do know anybody that's in that stage, let them know to add Shakai's26_YT and Shakai's26_YT1. I'll accept them, but when I come into a game and then I check the list as I do here, and if anybody is above what I'm trying to help, I just remove them. So I do have that on my Meet the Team video, that I have no hard feelings towards you. I don't dislike you. I just have a certain amount of people or a certain group of collector score that I'm trying to help. And the Grotto server also isn't a permanent server. It's just you earn differently, and with the Grotto server it's pretty much going to be the same as this server with the 3 accounts, but then that is what the Shakai's26_YTG account is for. It's that extra account, so it will have the 3 alts that I don't use in my main server plus the YTG account. It's technically one better than what the mountain's getting, but right now that one's just temporary. is a temporary thing that I used because I started making the YTG account, which is here with the mountain account, but that one will also get removed once it reaches the 20k. So I apply those same rules to myself, just because I can. Plus it leaves the space for somebody else that can join. But yeah, I know there are many servers out there. The Discord, the Cap Discord and Willow's Discord have the servers that people can join, so don't forget about those. Kind of try your best not to play this alone, because it can be so tiring, so boring, and you don't have to like become friends with the people in the game. Like the friends benefit gives you gold benefit, which is very helpful throughout the whole entire game. And just joining a server where a majority are this server would go a little bit faster for EC if these pets were in there helping us too, but it's okay. It's a public server. This is what you see in a public server, and that is why I also like to go back to the private server. But yeah, this is my mountain server. I will continue to grow it, which is a few months, but I've already helped a few people progress along in the game as I progress along in the game as well. So, you know, win-win everywhere for this game. But yeah, if you know anyone between the start to an 0.3 and I'm not really taking on people at 0.4, but you know, for a little while they can, or if they're past that point, 0.4, you can refer them to the YTG after the 2 times a week, and I'll put the grotto one back up, and that will be helpful. But other than that, I am gonna wrap this up, and I will maybe make another live to promote the server. So I don't really have any updates on any of the YouTube accounts. I don't have any other updates on the YouTube accounts. These are still met hunting, and probably will be met hunting for another few weeks anyway. So I'll do an update video when they're kind of all finished, and then the only other lives I can do is just promoting my servers, which I will do for Grotto so that people are aware that it's open again. Yep. Other than that, I thank you for the conversation. I thank you for joining the server. I shall see you on the next live.